Oh geez, that was a real hesitant bite. Like I couldn't. Oh.
He's grabbing it and taking off with it.
Yeah, he's picking it up. I got a lot of bites on the tail, but nothing solid.
There's a lot of.
Little dinker. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in and watching another video. So the last trip I went on, I went to Perris Lake. I only caught 3 fish. 2 of them came off, so I only actually landed 1. Doesn't make for a very good fishing video, so I thought I'd do a walkthrough of the kayak, show you how I rig things up for any given fishing day, and just see how I set my setup up. So let's get right to it. Alright guys, so this is how I set up my rig. Every time I go fishing, this is what it is. Newest addition would be the kayak toter right there, the wheels. My buddy David didn't need them anymore, so he gave them to me. Thank you to David for those. So first things first, PFD. Standard, got the kayak version, so when I sit back, it doesn't bother me too much with that pad. The kayak itself is a Pelican Mustang 100. I got it from Dick's Sporting Goods. I work for Golf Galaxy, so I get a good discount on that kind of stuff. So for my beginner kayak, that's what I went with. It served me well so far. So it's a sit-in side, but what I've done here is added the flotation pad on the bottom, and then I got this Bass Pro seat, stadium seat that I put on there, and that's how I ride. There's stuff that I use on the inside. I have this little Husky bag, got it from Home Depot. Works great. I've got my scissors, fish grips, needle nose, and then I just keep whatever bait I'm using, some sunglasses, extra line, sunblock for my face. That's pretty much it. I've got the Railblazer transducer arm just attached to the side, a little locking mount here, so when I need to paddle real fast, don't need that drag, I just take it off, set it up right there. So that's that. And then I've got the actual fish finder itself on a ram mount, which is real good. The battery is inside the front hatch, waterproof box, got the extra wire just tied up and set there. Never had any issues, and it works great. This is where I mount the GoPro, right here on the flush mount rod holder spot right there. So I use that. Paddle, same thing, also got that from Dick's Sporting Goods. I need an upgraded paddle, but it was a good starter. On the other side, I keep my net, Got my hog trough here, and that's where I set up my crate and all my rods. I usually roll with 6 rods, 2 spinning, and the rest bait casters set up. This is where I keep my GoPro battery right here so I can run all day. Waterproof box, and I got a little USB adapter there on the side. As far as tackle, it's all my stuff right here that I use. I got a frog box. In this I just keep some extra, there's a buff in there, a couple lure wraps, and fishing license. I have another one of those husky bags right here that I keep in the back. I got a couple of scents right here that I keep, and then I keep extra line in here. It's real cool. It's a circle. I got electrical tape. But yeah, I keep all my extra line in there. It's easy to get to and keeps it nice and organized. Terminal tackle box. And then for some of the soft plastics I'm using that day, I keep them right here. Just a little bag of whatever I'm throwing or whatever I want to throw that day. Like I said, there's my hog trough for when I do tournament days. And then I've got one here for drop shot, cranking, creatures, craws, some extras. Whatever I may need, a couple Cincos, I don't throw them that much. Spinner baits, and some other creatures. And then in this box, I've got trailers for all my chatterbaits and jigs. And then I've got my jigs set up in here, chatterbaits. Obviously, I love the Z-Man original chatterbaits, is what I use the most. A couple jigs, little football jigs, flipping jig. A couple of, I don't really throw jigs that much, so I just only keep a couple in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I set her up and catch a bunch of fish that way. So, works for me. I will be upgrading at the end of this year to a Vibe Seaghost 130. So, look for that video when it comes out. But there it is. That's my setup.